How do you feel about like haunted stuff? Like, are you into haunted houses?
No. I don't like to be jumped at.
Yeah.
Not my thing. I don't like when people jump out at me. It's not like a fun thing for me. Like, oh, hey,
Oh, you don't like that?
No,
like,
of course
man.
not. This is the Bob and Mike cast.
Where each week we're going to get into some crazy topics, so listen in.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the conversation. Welcome to the show, everybody. And Mike is Marching here with Bob Greenlaw.
What's up, man?
And we're going to get right into it, man.
Okay, so jump into it.
I was walking by today, and you were talking about the this event that we're going to do at the office in October, right? Kind of a cool event. We're gonna host a little thing for the kids, and around Halloween time here in downtown Northville. So we're gonna take over the parking lot. You were talking about all that stuff and organizing because you're the Halloween guy.
Yeah, I am.
You are.
I love that.
Yes,
that's
your thing, man.
Holiday, yep.
But I just got to thinking, man. We're in, we're still in July, and already we're in Halloween mode, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, we are.
Question came up, man. Is it when do we start these holidays? Do
No.
we get into these things too far in advance? And I know you're going to say no on the Halloween, right?
Yeah.
But like I'm
There's
talking
not
like
enough time to prep for Halloween.
what do you see the minute school ends, the school year ends, right? And you go to like one of these stores, what do you see?
Halloween stuff, man. We're back to school business, right?
You see back to school, right? You see the backpacks are coming out, and you're seeing the notebooks.
Too
and they're
early
starting
for
setting
that.
this stuff up, and I don't know, man. What's your take on that?
Too early. I think, but I love Halloween. I love holidays. So like when it's that kind of stuff, I don't know if I will say it's probably never too early, right?
Never too early.
I mean,
okay.
because like I said, Halloween stuff, like we're talking about it now, it's July, and if we could go to a store, which I'm sure we could, and start picking up stuff, you would probably do it.
By the way, when I walked in your office yesterday,
Yeah.
you had
Bats.
You had rubber bats on the desk.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on, man?
Okay, well, in all fairness, I was doing that during the COVID shutdown.
Okay.
I was doing one of those Halloween trees,
Okay.
right? You know, just doing
hanging
projects.
bats from a tree.
Yeah, and like I was doing like a whole thing.
Okay.
I never did it.
Okay.
One, because I was getting crazy and I was starting to buy things that were getting very expensive. It had a smoke machine in it, and it was pretty fun. It would have been cool. I think it would have been a knockout, but anyway, the accounting department vetoed that. So I ended up returning some of the stuff, but I had these bats, and I had them in my glove compartment of my truck, which I just turned in.
So wait. Time out. Back it up. COVID.
Yeah.
And what year was COVID?
2020.
2020. And
I got the truck.
And we're in July. Oh, because you just turned the truck. Okay, that makes sense.
Truck in.
I was going to say, you've been carrying around rubber bats
in my truck
in your glove compartment
since 2020.
Since 2020. Okay.
And cleaning it out, I opened up the cup.
And you don't find this weird?
No, not at all. They were still in their pouch. What do you mean? I mean,
okay, you got your pet bats.
Yeah, my pet.
And your
my pet bat.
Your pet bats. You're playing with your rubber bats in the office. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not playing with my rubber bats. I'm just saying I ended up finding it hilarious that we were talking about Halloween's. We're doing a huge thing here, obviously. So
it's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be amazing. Yes. We're gonna go all out. It's gonna be an event for an event. As long as we can remedy some parking situation, I think it'll be right off the hook, which will be cool.
For 100% for sure, we're gonna figure that one out.
We'll figure
the parking. It's parking.
It's parking.
Yeah, park anywhere.
Well, not anywhere. I mean,
yeah, I know. You don't want to get towed.
We don't want to get towed, and we don't want to have problems with the people. So
you're trying to secure an additional parking lot. Yes,
exactly. We're going to make this really nice and try to be pleasant, and then spend a whole Saturday giving and having fun and bringing the holidays to it, because obviously Halloween is huge in Northville. Obviously, so
yeah, you got to participate. And by the way, I was. So
you're gonna have a band playing there.
Yeah. We gotta say, my son will get him to play, and I'll put those lessons to work. Right.
That's right, man. We're gonna knock it out of the park. I'm telling you, we're gonna bring a kid rock band in there, and we're gonna jam out for everybody here. It's gonna be a cool event. So
so explain the skeletons of Northville, because there's each business puts their display.
I told you it's boo time in Northville. That's what they do.
So you're gonna put your skeletons right now.
Yeah.
Now, and tell me if I heard this wrong, right? I was walking by a conversation, and the skeletons are normal proportionate size, right? They're 5 foot, 6 foot skeletons, right? And you put them in different situations, whatever, for your business. And
ours will be 12 foot.
Did I hear? Yes, that's what I heard.
That's right. You heard right. I knew where you were going.
Is that even allowed?
I don't know.
You're going to go double. You're going to go a two-story skeleton. Okay.
Yeah, 2-story skeleton on the corner of the building. It's going to be awesome.
Okay, and this is not going to be in any type of violation.
No.
Or are you going to
violate what?
I don't know. Violate.
They have other skeletons out there. What? I can't have a 12-footer out there?
Maybe you can't.
Maybe I can't. We're about to find out.
So you're gonna
risk it.
Instead of asking for permission. You're gonna.
No, we are going to ask for permission.
We're
going to go down to the city tomorrow, actually.
And get it cleared?
Yeah.
Okay, get your 12-foot skeleton.
I want to make sure we're in compliance. No, we don't want any bad blood. We don't want anyone to say take it down or be mad, because we do really want it to be a cool thing, right? I mean, it's Halloween, man.
For sure, and it's our first year.
By the way, Mike Myers is going to be living in this building for 30
days.
Of
course, man. I know.
I'm just saying. You're talking about the things you want to know. You're going to want to watch and find out what Mike's up to, because I found out that Mike Myers is living in this building for 30 days.
Jeez. I'm going to have to watch myself, man. Around corners.
Yeah. The lights will be shutting off here.
Yes.
It's going to be a fun place to be for 30 days. We're looking forward to having an awesome 30 days here. Our first Halloween in Northville, and we're going to make sure it's remembered.
Okay. All right. So that's that. And then, so how do you feel about the whole, like,
too early for most of the other stuff though?
Okay. But a lot of people now are skipping over Thanksgiving, right? You go, speaking of holidays, right? You go straight from Halloween to Christmas. How do you feel about that?
Okay. So without crucifying me, if I had to make a choice, I would actually state that I would prefer to make Halloween a bigger event and eliminate Thanksgiving.
So Thanksgiving comes after Halloween, though. So
right, we don't need it.
So you want Halloween to be a big event?
Yeah,
and
bigger than it is now.
You want it to extend into November? Is that what you're saying?
Well, let Halloween be a facet of not just the one day. Maybe you make it a weekend. Like you
Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's comprised of a new holiday so that everybody can
get in what would you call this? Halloween weekend.
Halloween weekend.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. You got nothing special?
Nothing special. Just a Halloween weekend.
Nothing brewing up there? Yeah.
No. I mean, it's just, just like
fancy
I said.
Word for this?
I think what happens is.
Like Festivus?
Here's what happens. You start, like you said, you school, right? So that's usually end of August, September, right? Mm-hmm. Usually
start school. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the kids get started with that. Mm-hmm. So the whole month of August is basically a precursor to starting school, which, people are bummed out about. Teachers have to go back to work. Mm-hmm. Kids have to now change their schedule. They got to go back to school. They got to get in study mode, sports and all the things that start. Anyway, so you have that. But then we jam a holiday coming within 30 days, which is Halloween, which is sugar and amped up. And because we have the colors of the leaves changing and, the scary and all the Halloween traditions and the movies that you have, so that there's a ton of it, right? But then it's like as soon as Halloween ends, it's day one of Thanksgiving month. And now at the end of the month, we have Thanksgiving. So all month, it's kind of like...
Are you?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Halloween is more...
Oh, wait. So I don't understand. You're bagging on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But Halloween doesn't affect Thanksgiving.
It does.
Are you saying just because it's just a letdown?
Well, no, I just think it's just one holiday and then you got Christmas coming. So like as soon as Halloween's done, I think...
So you do agree?
Yeah, Thanksgiving gets in the way of Christmas.
Okay. Well, listen, not for everybody. And lately it's been, Halloween. And I know in our house, Halloween decorations go down October 31st. And November 1, Christmas tree is up.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Christmas tree?
Christmas tree.
Bro, that's...
Straight into it, man.
That's too much.
Let me tell you why. There's
going to be no answer.
Do you know how much goes into putting everything, getting the display, getting the trees out, getting all that stuff done? Right? It's a process. And why would you only want it up for a few weeks?
Okay. I mean, you're talking about all the decoring of a house, putting out all the trinkets.
Everything. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Everything goes out. everything goes out November 1. Right? Halloween down, Christmas up.
Wow. So you're all about skipping Thanksgiving too.
Well, we celebrate Thanksgiving.
Everybody celebrates it.
Watch the Lions.
Exactly, because it's a weekend of eating and watching football.
Eating. Yeah, lots of eating. But
great tradition. I'm not saying I don't like the tradition. I just feel like you get so much negativity around it anymore with all the. I just want to get rid
negative. Who are these people that are negative on Thanksgiving?
What we're being thankful for.
Seems like you're having an issue with some people.
Well, no, I just think it's clouded by a lot of negativity on how, and I just, Listen, at least Halloween is based off the methodical Salem witch trials, and it's a time when people believed in things that were weird, and unexplainable.
Okay.
And, not getting into the historical factuals, but come fast forward to today, we have a tradition where we call the Hell's Eve, right? And so that's Halloween, right? And we have millions of kids that go out trick-or-treating every year, right? It's a huge event.
Wait. So I don't understand. So you're saying that
have Halloween,
yes,
and be thankful at the same time. Do like a weekend bang.
You want to merge
the two.
You want to merge Thanksgiving and Halloween,
right? There you go. Let's do it that way. Let's say it like that. That sounds way better.
So you want to take the whole historical aspect of these holidays. You want to throw them away, and you just want to.
I don't want to throw away. I don't want to change it. I just want to merge them. Because there's too much separation. Like I think if you made a Halloween and a Thanksgiving merge night,
I got to be honest,
weekend would be great.
I haven't heard this much negativity about a holiday that's about being thankful. Just saying.
I just like
just
Halloween
saying,
listen,
you can like it better.
Okay, here's the deal. We're making a holiday every month.
You pick your holiday. Well, you got something to look forward to, right?
Okay.
You don't like that?
Sure.
You don't
gotta have something to look forward to. Yeah.
Gotta have something, right?
All right. Okay.
You don't like celebrations?
I just feel like if the only way to get people to be excited about life is to give them something at the end of the month, it just feels like at some point it'll be twice a month, and then it'll be
like a paycheck twice a month.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to have 2 holidays every month, right? Or forget the fact that we're even doing days anymore. We'll just do the entire month as a holiday.
Man, so you got some negativity around these holidays.
Well, it's just holidays in general. I think they've gone a little astray.
I think you're a little bit of a Halloween snob. I'll be honest with you. I think you're all about Halloween.
And maybe
I think you're
wrong.
Kind of bagging on all these other holidays.
Yeah, I think
we get it. Hey, Halloween's cool. Halloween's cool.
I just like Halloween.
You like to scare people. You like to dress up. You like to play with your rubber bats and whatever. That's cool.
I just think it's a time of year that it does. I mean,
it's a great time. Yeah,
leaves are dying. Oh, yes. Flowers are dying.
Mm-hmm.
Winter is coming.
Up here. Yeah. Oh, for sure, 100%.
And I think that the fun play of Halloween with the scariness, and I'm more on the gory side. You know that.
Oh yeah.
I love all that stuff. But even if you keep it, I guess, family oriented, it still has an element of scary, right? Like even if you make a cute witch, it's still a witch, right? I mean,
of course,
it's got the hat and
got the broom.
You have to imagine that there were at some point very attractive witches out there, if there was such a thing.
Okay,
they couldn't all have warts on their noses and stuff. I mean, it's just the facts, right? So
okay.
Anyway, I particularly like the more gore of Halloween.
You like the gory Halloween? Okay, no one's trying to take your holiday away from you.
Don't take my Halloween away
because you're getting very possessive of this holiday, and it's fine. It's cool.
My thing, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I like it.
But don't bag on Thanksgiving, man.
I'm not bagging on it, so we don't need it.
We don't need. Well, there it is.
We're gonna have Thanksgiving. It'll never be taken away. That's why I said.
Okay.
That's why I said it like that, because it's never gonna happen. But
I gotta ask you this.
But do they put the stuff out at the stores too early? Well, how do you come in from Halloween? You're basically doing 60 days of Thanksgiving. Because a lot of Halloween decor is Thanksgiving decor, minus all the witches and scary.
We're talking about the fall decor.
The fall decor.
Yeah, okay. You can go fall decor.
So that starts in August. So really, you're already, I mean, even Costco, they're pitching pillows with pumpkins on it. I mean, that's not Halloween, that's Thanksgiving.
Summer. Well, yeah, true.
Right? Mm-hmm. So that's a little early.
Pumpkin is a very versatile decoration.
Here we go.
You could use the pumpkin
for the fall.
Yeah, for all holidays in the fall.
Call Martha Stewart. She's going to say it's fall decor, period. That's when pumpkins are picked. That's when they're ready.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
I said it's versatile. It's multi-holidays.
It's not July holiday.
Okay.
Corn. You're going to pick a fruit.
Corn.
Or a
You want
vegetable,
corn?
right?
I just had corn last night.
Pick something.
What are you going to say about that?
Why you got to pick pumpkin? Pumpkin for everything. Pumpkin spice. By the way, pumpkin spice is out and I got a bottle of it. I'm just going to say.
All right.
That's news. By the way.
Of course it's out. Of course it's out. It's probably out in May.
It's a little early.
Came out in May. It's like, hey,
It's a whole new
pumpkin
bottle,
spice
whole
is
new
back.
look, man. So it's
Right?
going to throw everybody off. It's a whole different. It's a new bottle.
Okay. Let me ask you this though. So, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You don't enjoy the big spread. You put out the big spread, the cooking, the family get together,
Love
the whole
spread.
thing.
Love the spread.
Yes, okay. Okay, so maybe Thanksgiving's
Listen,
not as bad as
I'm
your.
not trying to say I don't want Thanksgiving.
You kind of are.
No, I'm not.
You're kind of saying it's a useless
here's
holiday.
What I'm saying is we have 1, 2, 3 in a row.
Yes.
We go Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas,
That time of year, man.
and then it's a lull.
It's a holiday season.
But then there's a big lull.
Yeah.
So then we're trying
Called
to
winter. Yes.
Yeah, but now we're trying to fill in more holidays. Where there were lulls, we're filling in days. So then it starts to feel like come October, every month you're knocking out a holiday.
Which is, it's that's how you end the year, man. You end strong. You go strong.
Okay.
You go strong. It's a great time of year, man. Football season, right? And you got all these holidays.
Yeah.
Just saying. Hey,
All right.
it's a good time of year, man. The weather is usually pretty good up until, it gets really cold.
Okay. Listen, I mean, I'm not. I like Thanksgiving. I do Thanksgiving. I do the whole meal. I love it. I love it. But I think we could squeeze both of those together. You could make Thanksgiving weekend great. Mix a little Halloween, some turkey. This is a good night.
Okay, now
We could do Devil's Night, Halloween Day, next day Thanksgiving. Boom, done, bro, done. One weekend.
You want to move it all, knock it all, and then it's Christmas for 2 months.
And then you start, right after that day, November 1, we start playing Christmas music for 60 days.
I do.
Get everybody jacked up.
I already do.
I know.
I'm already in there, man.
Dude, you had your lights up last year in July.
Not July. No, I told you November,
August.
man. I get no.
You
November.
said, Bob, it's a real nice day. I got to put these lights up. I don't know when I'm going to have another chance.
Throw them up, man. Yeah.
I may not get another chance until.
You never know. Michigan weather.
This is August 1st. You never know. It could start snowing tomorrow. I'm putting the lights up.
I should go put them up this weekend.
Go put up your lights.
Yes. Get your lights up.
Get your lights up.
Here's a tip. Everybody get your lights up.
Get your lights up. And
you know how many of these more nice days you're going to have.
Yeah. So. August 1st, get your Christmas lights up, folks, because you just don't know how many days are left. Yeah, no, and I agree because I have gotten caught the last couple of years on not being able to get lights up.
Yeah. So at what point do the stores fall back into the normal holiday season? Like, stop putting out these, because if you truly want to get a Christmas tree, right, you can't get it a week before Christmas because they're all sold out. So the Christmas stuff comes out like now, right? If you go to Costco, there's some Christmas stuff coming up, right? You have to get your stuff now for Christmas.
That's crazy, though. I mean, how do you? That means you're planning Christmas in August.
Yes.
Because, think about it. If I went to the store, here's the image I got for you. If I go to the store today,
yes,
and I buy my Christmas tree today,
okay,
and I bought the tree, that implies that I'm excited about making this purchase, right? Mm-hmm. Or at least it should be.
Or you just need a tree. You need a tree.
But I want to go home. I want to put the tree up. Don't you? First of all, don't you want to see if it works? Because, all these trees today are all pre-lit, right?
Yes.
We're assuming that's what we're buying here is a pre-lit tree.
Oh, I'm not taking it out of the box, man. November 1. Told you.
So if you bought it today.
If I bought it today, I will not take it out of the box till November 1.
Okay, so then you take it out November 1. Thing doesn't work. Now what do you do?
Now I'm mad.
Okay.
Now I'm upset.
Now you're upset.
Now you've upset me.
But now what?
Now I'm not happy.
Okay.
Yes.
So you should have took it out of the box and tried it.
You're going to take a Christmas tree out of the box. You're going to get all that, whatever. They got the flock trees now with the snow, and you get that all over your house, and then you're going to put it back in the box?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're going to do?
I wouldn't do that. Last year I bought a tree.
Yes.
I had it delivered right before Thanksgiving.
Did it work?
Works great. Thank God. But I just put it up and left it up.
Dodged a bullet.
Dodged a bullet.
Yes. Okay.
But what if?
I don't know. Now you're working contingencies.
No, but I'm just saying.
You want to go down that path?
So I think that is in lure of why people do this whole preemptive thing, because they want to get their stuff, because they're too afraid to get to Christmas and not have the tree light. Like you said, you'd be upset. You would. You'd be upset. It would ruin Christmas for you.
It would not the entire season, but yeah, it would ruin that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and how many times do you go out and grab your stuff and the lights don't work?
All the time.
So I think what happened is people got excited about having the stuff come out a little early, but then took it overboard because, they've got
they're way early.
They're way early.
Yes. It's just crazy. I think that they should have,
and I'm sure it's shipping
timelines.
and, all this logistic stuff. And, Home Depot sets up for 30 days and sells the stuff starting in, I think August.
And it makes for a longer selling season for them.
Yeah.
Maybe,
give a chance for them to sell it and make
sell
money.
it out. Yeah. But it just seems so backwards.
Because I remember back in the day when we were back in college, man, you could find stuff like second week in October that was like they were giving it away, especially like Halloween decorations, man. There's some years. I mean, I've been putting up a Halloween display since I was 16.
But right? you know the market.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they were selling that stuff back in the day. You could buy even Christmas stuff, right? You go a day after Christmas and buy those trees for half off. Mm-hmm. And then they got smart to it and say, "Oh, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
we'll just sell it next year."
Speaking of Halloween, you were talking about that. What's that law? What state has a law about the haunted houses?
New York.
New York.
Yeah.
So what is the law?
New York, you got to disclose if your shit's haunted.
Really?
Yeah. If you believe it, you have to believe it. That's the key. Well, as I read it, I mean, I'm not going to dive way into it, but as I read it.
Vague rule. How do you enforce that?
Well, I guess my analogy.
Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
They got to come to the house.
And they had a Dan Aykroyd was, I guess, had a haunted house in his family, so he's part of this whole thing.
He's part of it.
Yeah,
okay.
So they call it the Ghostbustering law or something.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty funny.
So
honestly.
So I buy a house from you.
Yeah.
You don't disclose that it's haunted.
Right. And then I move to California.
Yep. And then I start having issues
with
in the
house,
neighbor. Right?
No, you have an issue with your neighbor.
With my neighbor.
Because your trash cans keep getting knocked over.
Oh, so things start happening and I think it's my neighbor.
You think it's the neighbor being a jerk. So
and
now you're going to approach the neighbor and you're going to be like, "Hey, man, what's going
Stop
on?
knocking over my trash cans."
And he says, "Oh, by the way, did Bob tell you that he thinks this place is haunted? That's why he sold the joint."
And then boom, I can sue you in the state of New York.
Well, allegedly.
Okay.
You have to have a good attorney, I'm sure, but it looks like, it's a valid law. So if you really had like knowledge of it, so like I said, if I'm like, "Hey, babe, we're selling this joint because it's haunted."
Yes.
We're outie. This guy's buying it, and I don't disclose it, and then you start having haunted issues where you're like, "Dude, it's not the neighbor. I think this place is haunted, and I didn't disclose it."
That just seems like a crazy, crazy rule. I don't know how you enforce that. It's funny because somebody has been sued about it, right?
Well, if it has gone all the way up to the New York Supreme Court.
So somebody
challenged it all the way to the top. So there's a ruling.
So somebody bought a house that was haunted. That they found out or they assumed or whatever, things started happening and they believed it to be haunted, right?
Yeah.
So this is what had to happen. They believed it was haunted and found out.
Previous owners did too.
Owner felt the same.
Right.
So whatever was going on in this house, two families or whatever, had to go through that. Whew. That's crazy.
Crazy.
So
I would not want to buy a place that was alleged to be haunted.
Okay.
Start sleeping in this thing, start having issues, and then you will not, if you don't believe in that stuff, then your approach is to be logical. Cans are knocked over. Find out.
Neighbor's fault. Cats,
raccoons, neighbors, kids, what's going on.
New York, once you've probably rats.
Right.
Yeah.
Once you've eliminated all those options and all of a sudden the trash cans are still, and you're getting like, I think there was like water falling from the ceiling or something with no bathroom above it. It was like weird.
Okay.
Like, you start having issues, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to find out like, wow, you didn't talk to Mike?
Yeah.
He moved because he's freaked out.
That is nuts, man.
But that's a law. I mean, it's been there. It's a ruling. So
must happen to somebody. Yes,
somebody won something.
Now, big Halloween guy. I'm gonna ask you this: do you believe in ghosts? Man,
it's chilly in here. I believe in.
What do you got?
I don't know.
You don't want to say.
I don't know if I don't know. I don't know what I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I want to say that.
So you're impartial. You don't have a feeling on it.
I feel like there could be things that coincidences and things that happen that can't be explained.
Okay.
And then, so if you want to label that ghost or, paranormal experience, fine, whatever. I just think it's a word. I just think that it's when there's something that happens that can't be explained.
Okay.
People tend to fly towards that, like, UFOs and all that other stuff.
Sure. I believe that there are lots of things in this world that we do not understand.
Okay.
Okay. So as far as ghosts, I've never experienced, but I'm going to say that there's probably a million other reasons why someone would feel that house is haunted other than actual ghosts.
Yeah, but how do you feel about like haunted stuff? Like, are you into haunted houses?
No. I don't like to be jumped at.
Yeah.
Not my thing. I don't like when people jump out at me. It's not like a fun thing for me. Like, oh, hey,
Oh, you don't like that?
No,
like,
of course
man.
not.
So you do not do.
Who likes that?
Oh, I love that.
You like that?
Oh my God, yes.
You like people jumping out at you?
Well, they're not going to touch you. You already know that.
No.
Even if they do, who cares? They're not there to hurt you. Is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Well, I don't like.
They
to be,
lay a hand on you or something like that.
You know
I'm
me.
sure
I like
it's
to know
by
what's going on, man. I like to be in control.
You're going to a haunted house.
Yes.
Its intent is to scare the ever living hell out of you.
Yes.
Okay. Now.
Why?
Okay. This is a fair question.
Why?
So
why
for
do
you,
I need
it's a
that?
why.
Why do I need that in my life?
Yeah. And I like it.
You like it. You like to be scared. You like to be.
I like to see all that crazy stuff because it's like I said, it's an illusion of reality that nobody wants to deal with. Right.
Okay.
I mean, all that stuff exists. The gore, the blood, the murder scenes, and all that crazy
you
stuff.
want that feel, and okay, I can appreciate the design.
Yes, I think that's what I'm into it more. Is I like to have all the props and stuff. I love to see how that all
and
goes
the
together.
illusions and all those things.
And
But
when
I don't need someone jumping out. I'm like, I don't need that,
dude. I love.
Do not need that.
Oh, and I'm going to tell
I
you.
have no use for that. In my
Okay.
life. Okay.
All right, bucket list. I'm going to tell you this.
Yours.
Mine. On my
Okay.
bucket list of
Yep.
things to do before I pass.
Mm-hmm.
I want, and I'll formally make this a live recorded statement.
Okay.
I want to volunteer time at a haunted house.
Okay.
Like, I want to dress up and scare the ever living hell out of people. Like, that's what I want to do.
That's your dream.
That's
okay.
it. That's it.
That's it. That's on the list.
It's on the list.
Have you, and I'm surprised you haven't, but I heard Universal Studios in Florida,
Okay.
right? During Halloween, they have some crazy, intense haunted houses. So
Interesting.
and obviously you're probably movie production style.
Yeah.
And they have
For
one,
sure.
I know they have one for like Stranger Things, like you walk through the upside down world and it's actual people are coming at you, and they
Wow.
have some super, super intense. I'm surprised you've never been to that.
So I did Halloween weekends at Cedar Point a few times. That's pretty intense.
Okay, that's intense. That's probably like a
It's good.
preschool for
According
this.
to Universal.
and that's a master class in haunted houses.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
surprised. I would think that you would be all over that.
Well, I think the big reason is traveling in October is tough because
Oh yeah, true.
my wife's a teacher, so
I get it.
Yeah, so
I get
getting out of here is never easy. So I would say that's probably the only reason I haven't done it.
But Universal could be like a weekend trip. It's 2 days. Boom.
It could, but it gets expensive.
Yeah, it
Again,
does.
it doesn't get like
Oh, yeah.
It's only cost effective if you go down there for more in a few days.
The longer you stay, that's how they make it. They want you to stay.
You got to stay.
Well, cost effective in a way that the room gets cheaper, but the food still stays the same price, and the souvenirs and the tickets and all that, all that stuff. Yeah,
We're not getting
extras.
into all that.
But yeah.
But no, I haven't done it. I'm surprised you haven't. I heard Disney does Halloween too, right?
I don't. Well, that's more of a tame Halloween.
Yeah, but still, you've never done it. And that's surprising for you.
Mickey's not so scary Halloween. Yeah. And you're Universal. I think that would be all you. I need you to research this Universal Halloween thing, because I think it would be right in your wheelhouse. It would be you would love it. I've never been there, but I've heard stories.
Okay,
I've heard stories, and I think you would thrive in that environment.
Okay,
like just a bunch of different style open houses, and you go through different movies that they're themed after, and I think that would be all you, man.
Well, I'm just in the fast look of this thing, I think you're right, man.
You're looking at it now?
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. And then they call it the Halloween Horror Nights. So,
yes.
I think you are onto something here, man.
So, just throwing it out there, man. Looking out for you.
All right. Yeah. Just looking like
you like to be scared.
Thing. I like it.
You like to be jumped at.
I do. I'm going to tell you some of my most fondest memories growing up as a teenager and stuff was, and I was always in Italy in the summer. So when I came home, I mean, I hadn't seen you guys and most of my friends all summer.
Yeah.
So, fall's here, and besides sports and school, Halloween, man.
It's right there.
And we would go to all those haunted houses, and we used to drive hours. Remember, we'd take off for or
like in Dundee from
we felt like it was going like days to go to a haunted house and pay like $20 back in those days.
There was that big one that was at where it used to be Four Bears Water Park.
The one that was
major one.
Yeah.
They have some crazy ones.
They do.
I mean, like now.
Yeah, they have Erebus. That place is
they have the ones where, what is it? If you make it all the way through.
That's Erebus.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So people don't make it all the way through? Have you been through one of those?
I haven't done that one.
Really?
Well, it's I'm getting old. I mean,
don't need a shot to the ticker like that.
I don't need to walk in there and pass out. You know what I mean?
But
I do enjoy it. I'd rather scare people.
You want to
get more of a kick out of that, watching people get their blood rate going.
So you want to dish it out. You just don't want to take it.
No, I mean, I've done my fair share of taking it, and I'm okay with scary stuff. Right? I'm good with it. Yes. Seriously, I love it.
Yeah.
But as I'm getting older, I don't want to go to Erebus and get into some really the last time I threw somebody through a wall. I mean, so I've had some issues at a yeah.
So you do get scared.
If you scare me,
if you pull one over, man.
If you get me,
savor the flavor,
because there will be destructions. You will scare the living. I mean, this guy behind me thought I was nuts, and I felt so bad. But yeah, I tossed somebody right through a wall, man. I was like, I got to get out of here now. Oh man, that's scared.
That's it. So there's a line.
There's a line.
You like to be scared.
And I told the guy.
You don't like to be.
I even after the whole thing, and the guy's like, dude, what's wrong with you? I just said, buddy, you scared the shit out of me. And he's like, well, yeah, but you can't tear up the place. I'm like, hey, you freaked me right out, man. Like, well done.
Oh, man.
I'm proud of you.
Well done, man.
Well done.
Sorry about your back.
The guy who came at me one time with a chainsaw at the end of these things.
Yeah.
Dude, that chainsaw hit my ear. I think I jumped 60 feet. Like, I mean, it was insane. Like, I'll never forget those.
Just you enjoy this.
Of those. Yeah, and I loved it. I loved every bit of it. I love the fact if they get me, it's even better.
Oh, man.
Halloween hay rides, man. They're the best.
Coming out of the cornfield and all that stuff.
You hate that, but that's the best.
I don't. Yeah, I do. That's not my thing.
Like, when they grab your foot or something like that and be like, you're all you are is upset.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're like, oh, why's this guy touching me? There's a barrier. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Leave me alone.
I won't touch you. You don't touch me. Yeah. Well, and just so you know, full disclosure, they're not supposed to touch you. And so you know that when you walk through a haunted house.
So it's fair game if they touch you?
It's not fair game, but just know that they are acting and their job is to be animated. They shouldn't touch you.
But sometimes it happens.
But it's such a small touch that it would never result in any type of, like, you see people freak out like, oh, that guy touched me.
Like you did.
Yeah, but he scared me. I mean, good for him.
That's what he's supposed to do.
That's so. And his result for touching me I destroyed a wall because he freaked me right the hell out, man. I mean, I lost it. Like I saw nothing but pure get out of that room.
Oh man!
And smash, she came down. All 4 walls, baby, like a domino.
Right, well,
haunted house wrecker.
You admitted it.
Wrecking
So
Ralph.
it's on tape now. Now you're in trouble.
Well, if you were there, you knew. I shut the park down for an hour while they had to fix it.
Jeez, man. All right, man.
All right, I'll
Try
look
not to
into
hurt
this
anybody.
all weekends, and we'll update on the next one.
Sounds good.
If you enjoy the show, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. We appreciate your feedback and support. Stay tuned for our upcoming episodes packed with valuable insights you don't want to miss.